YouTube land. Well, it's not quite Monday yet. However, I might not have time to say this now at that time, so I'll say it now. To everybody that I know in Canada, Happy Thanksgiving. And everybody in the US, I know Thanksgiving's not until like next month. But it's 2:57 a.m. Sunday, October the 9th. Once again, I'm on my way back towards home base. Just got done doing a small tow in Chatham, Kent area. And I thought I'd say hi to everybody. Since I don't do that very often, but I do it occasionally. And I noticed nobody commented on the wind turbine issue. So I'm going to guess most of you are favoring it, just not favoring the fact that your hydro bills, especially in Ontario, are a little outrageous. You know, the only Hydro One there, the only place that you pay $100 hydro bill and not even use any hydro. It's just your delivery costs, tax, junk. A little outrageous. For any of you that actually check your hydro bill, you might want to look at that. Not much you can do unless everybody decided not to pay their hydro bills for a few months. The Hydro One might actually drop the cost of delivery. You know what I mean? It's pretty bad when the gentleman next door pays a different rate for hydro delivery than, say, you do. But anyway, it is what it is. And unless you're going to go solar and wind, not much you can do. You're still part of the grid. And they're trying to work it so that those of us that would like to go off grid are legally not allowed to, which to me is not right. Especially those of you that I know out there have been trained, per se, through the government, whether it be the US or whether it be Canada, to survive without hydro and running water and that kind of stuff. You choose to do that, I think you should have the right to. You didn't really have the right to pull the trigger or not. They kind of told you had to. So, you know, they should let you have some of your rights. At least that's my opinion. You know, my opinion may not be much, but it is something I do believe. So, it is what it is. And I really don't believe that anybody that, you know, wants to go off grid should be forced to be on grid. It's, you know, it's not right. So, look at it how you feel fit to look at it, and please feel free to comment. If you like my videos, you know, hit that like button. Greatly appreciated if you do. And I'm not about to sit there and delete nasty comments. Just try, you know, if you're going to be nasty, just all I ask is try to be a little bit clean. There are kids checking my videos out on a basis now and then. So, and if they hadn't been watching the videos, hey girls, I'm still out here rolling. But you know, life is what it is. And I've watched a few guys' YouTube videos about, you know, stuff that's happening. Yeah, they've taken the religion out of the schools. They've been doing some really weird stuff, you know. Like for the people that have actually gone out, fought for our country, come back and pretty much get handed nothing. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to be mean to anybody. However, you know, how come the government feels the need to give the immigrants and the refugees so much unless they've done something, right? That's how I'm looking at it. So that's how I look at that aspect. You know, our servicemen have come back from combat and are being given so little. You know, like, I'll be honest, not every day, but there are days where I actually make more than our soldiers in combat. I don't know why. They should be getting paid pretty good money. They're out there putting their lives on the line for us, so they should be getting some really good money to be risking their lives to save our rights that are being taken away. A good chunk of it, if you know what I mean. And I've been talking to people that, you know, that technically are trying to be off the grid a little bit, and they got the solar panels and all that stuff, and they're not allowed to store the hydro. If they store the hydro, they don't get the rebate, which is, you know, they're feeding the grid, right? So why would you put solar panels up in wind turbines if you can't store some of that hydro? To me, makes no sense. But, you know, that is what it is. I'd be figuring out a way to store some hydro. That's just me. You know, it's just the way I look at it. Because you cannot tell me that most of these homes use that much hydro. There's something going on. Especially when you go from using, say, a bill and a half for hydro, and all of a sudden you're spending over $300 for hydro. You know, that's just not right. Because it changed companies? Yeah. Yeah, that just says highway robbery. Or how about the fact of water? I believe it's Nestella, I forget how you pronounce their name. They're buying up water rights like crazy so they can bottle it? Okay. Somebody was smart enough to bottle water, they're making a fortune off it, I get it. But water is a right. It's not a privilege. And the government needs to step in on that kind of stuff, because it's not right to the average person. Like, there has been places in the U.S., one that I've seen, that have had their water cut off. Water is not a privilege, people. It's a right. You should be able to have water. You should be able to drink. That's why he's, you know, how to call them, churches and organizations per se go to these third world countries to help them to have clean drinking water. You know, it's part of the idea. Now, mind you, the church aspect, yeah, they're kind of going over their preaching, and I get it. Some people aren't too keen on that. However, you know, that's how they're showing their cause of being there, which I understand. I'm open to religion. I might not, you know, agree 100% with yours, but I'll listen to you. Not a problem. Because in my books, nobody's got the wrong religion. You have your beliefs and you believe in them. That's how it's supposed to be. But anyway, this video is getting in there. Not the longest one, but it's getting in there. Dutton on road, eh? Slowly I'm getting back towards home. No point in hammering on this little girl to get back there. Better to be nice to her and have her ready for the next day. Yeah, I'm not one for beating on the truck. Even though other people think otherwise. No need to beat on a truck all the time. Which is why there's some areas I don't really like going into, because you know, the way people drive there is just unreal. Like Toronto is a prime example. I really don't have that big an issue with Toronto because I kind of got the idea on how everybody drives. After them, you come first. They'll cut you off, guaranteed to get ahead of you, just to make that corner. That's Toronto. There's another city that you don't know what they're gonna do, which really is risky. So, well, that's my concepts on some things. I love cruise control. Makes some drives a lot nicer. I had a truck a while back that didn't have cruise control, and it really sucked, especially on long runs. I was using both feet on the gas pedal at times, just that one rest. Not the most comfortable driving. Thankfully, they got rid of that truck. But yeah, I pretty much I got their money's worth out of that thing by the time it got parked. But that's just me. Anyway, as old Fanuga used to tell me, if I don't see you around, I'll see you square. May he rest in peace. I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Have yourselves a happy Thanksgiving, and I'll catch you again.